Stanford allows you to experience evolutions of yourself. Every year, from freshman all the way to senior year, you're able to experience a new version of yourself. Hi, my name is Yannie Tan, and I am graduating this year with the class of 2024 and coterming in computer science and minoring in music. I've played piano since the age of 4. I was classically trained and I performed and competed a lot. Music is something that is almost like breathing to me. I hear all these wavelengths and I feel like I'm speaking through the lens of music. I discovered I had synesthesia at Stanford. I can hear colors. I thought this was super fascinating because I was able to associate different musical notes to colors, and that really changes the way I compose, how I create music, how I even make film. In 7th grade, I was watching this documentary about the D School, and that was one of the most pivotal moments in my life because it showed that there was a new framework, a new way to think about how to create things. That's something that really resonated with me, and so I just decided to apply to Stanford. I like to think about myself as a creative technologist. If you have a Venn diagram of arts and sciences, I'm right in the middle. Sometimes I go with my friends to just ideate, write stuff on the whiteboard, use AR/VR to create new experiences in 3D. It's a really great place to be yourself and to find ways to be extremely creative. My interests in robotics stemmed from Big Hero 6. I just thought it was so interesting how you could have a robot that could blow up from any soft materials. And so when I looked into soft robotics research, I discovered the Charm Lab. I worked with the HaptiKnit team, and I was able to create an interface that worked with a sleeve that had different pneumatic actuators that basically increases air pressure that can be adjusted to enhance touch. If you have a muscle that is not attached to your nervous system because of some injury, a haptic sleeve could help try to reactivate the sense of touch. For my senior capstone project, I worked with 4 team members with Mercedes to create an AI user experience that enhances the car entertainment system. Once you start the engine, you get to choose a variety of personas from this palette. For example, you could have an F1 driver, you could even have Messi or Bob Ross. Not only are you having a really good conversation with someone that you like, but you're also able to learn potentially a new language, news, and music. One specific project that really is emblematic of all the skills and techniques that I've learned throughout the past 4 years was creating my short film, Lily. Every single shot was shot at Stanford. That was just this one little souvenir that I could take with me after graduation. I've discovered a lot about myself, about how creativity is extremely important to me. I think about all the projects that students throw at themselves quarter after quarter, just really expanding and stretching their minds in ways that they haven't thought about. Being a risk taker is something that I think Stanford excels at.